Alright people, big up on yourself every time again, back again, the Bunny Road. Match day. Here we go on now. So Isaac Hayden Amarabel. A report came out in the Athletic that basically it would be farce if the Federation bringing Greenwood for the playoffs. And I think a lot of us already know the situation surrounding Greenwood. I even what me think about the entirety of the situation. But may I have a little perspective on it. And the question would be, why Amarabel and Hayden would have jumped up, or should I say, believe or share the same view in that perspective. So big up on yourself people. Welcome back to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are doing good and everything is okay. Very interesting article. Not just the article, but the story. The story itself. Who the story come from. I find it quite interesting. One, touch on Amarabel. And if I never touch on Amarabel, but if they come out publicly and make that sentiment clear, could it also be a situation where other persons in a team share the same sentiments? Could be, maybe not. Maybe just the two of them alone, and them just brave enough to come and share the sentiments. Now, I do believe though that both of them should most definitely be in a position of understanding in regards to the player, based off the fact that a few months ago, probably a few years ago, both of them were in similar situation, i.e. Hayden did say he was waiting on England for a long time period. Even though Amarabel, never necessarily seen an interview, Amarabel said, I'm waiting for England. I can't recall seeing one. Maybe he did say it, but I can't recall seeing one. But he would understand, I think both of them would understand Greenwood's stance in regards to being committed to the program. And both of them would have been going through the cribbles and corners of acquiring the passport and the difficulties of, all them kind of something there. So I think these are three players being mentioned who have something similar in regards to representation, place of birth, and the big decision, the never turn back decision. Now, Thomas Tuchel did recently said, as long as he's there, he's not considering Greenwood. Other media hosts in England, other media personals in England said that if even previous players said, if his spouse forgive him, why can't everyone else do the same and move on with life? Many persons also look on the factor of the situation between Greenwood and I think it was Foden, where one got severe punishment for both of them doing the same. That both of them are the same thing. Both of them do the same wrong, and one get a more severe punishment than the other. One get ostracized whilst the other get a tap on the shoulder, so don't do it again. And you'd understand that. Nevertheless, Greenwood, if he should see or hear of the comments made by Hayden and Bell, I think that would be intriguing to him. Because, as I said, both Hayden and Bell would have been coming from similar position. Now, Hayden did make it clear, for a long while Jamaica run him down, and he make it clear, say, boom, quote unquote, until him legs them gone, before him decides him not play for England. But a lot of things in career decide to come. But playing for a national team, it gives you a different feeling. So the question now is, why would they share that sentiments? Where would that come from? Where would that sentiment be coming from? That's an intriguing question to me. Where is that particular sentiment coming from? Specifically to Aiden as well. Now, my throwback on this is, and when I think I'm looking on this, like, right? You see that night, November the 18th, at the National Stadium, you see the feeling we then get, that disappointing feeling we then get, that huge emotional disappointment we then get, that change their mindset and how them view things. I think that night changed them. I think, just my perspective. I can be definitely wrong. That night put them in our mindset, say, we falter. We definitely falter. But we want to make it right. We want to make it right on our basis. And then probably I look on here and say, if you were here before, the hurt that we feel, if you were here before, the hurt there that we felt that night, maybe it wouldn't have happened. And because you remember somebody asked me come and say in regards to all the players them who did their wait for the qualification. If those players were here, they wouldn't, we wouldn't have a situation right now. But since we're here in the situation, since we're already here in the situation, why come now? It's now way more harder now, no? It's way more harder right now than previously. It never come, and now we're now in deep, dire situation. If you were here, we would have gotten over the line based off of the level of the quality that these players possesses. So I think that night, November the 18th, 2025, the National Stadium, when the three whistle blow to signal the end of full time, Jamaica versus Curacao. Curacao advance, Curacao celebrate. The disappointment with the entire stadium feel. Disappointment at the coaching staff, disappointment at the players. Imagine what the dressing room was like. Imagine how that dressing room was tense. They were there to feel that. They felt that. They understand now what it means, what it really, really means. That bit of patriotism and the aspect of why didn't you come to help us before we were in this position? Why didn't you come to help us before we were in this position? Because the truth is, if it weren't for a little bit of luck, we'd be out and I will we have faced failure. And we would be facing failure. So I'm just saying that could be the way how the players are looking at it right now. And them face the backlash. And them get the cussing, them get the trashing, bashing, everything of them get it. Everything thrown up on their shoulder. Yes, the coach get out of blaming. Yes, the federation get out of blaming. But at the end of the day, they were the one on the pitch trying to get the job done. They are the paid professionals on the pitch who thousands of people come out to look on and support, give their all for, and in return kind of let down the supporters them. They felt that. And I think that is the reason why their emotions are coming out in this manner. It's a really interesting situation, because as I say again, I find it interesting. I, for one, my perspective kinda, you can understand where I come from in regards to a bit of patriotism and, you know, a bit of fuck say me support them players there who fight together. I may just believe say we in our trenches, so we die in our trenches together. I know nobody come eat the fruits I labor we put in. But I never expected that to come from the players them as well. So it intrigues me. Where is it coming from? Why is it coming out now? Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Tell me one thing in the comment section. This is an interesting topic, a very, very interesting topic, and maybe one we might do a show on. Big up, people. Out. God bless. Boom.